We ran out of time in class to finish refactoring this, but I think I can show you pretty quickly how I would go about it. The problem is that we have this code down here which repeats some of the structures we previously factored out, but we can't easily just reuse some of the utility methods we wrote. So earlier we put the code for creating the text analyzer and calling the analyze method. We put it into this method called when analyzing the empty string. But of course, I can't use that here because I'm analyzing this string A. But I think there's a pretty straightforward refactoring here, which is to parameterize this method. So I'm going to use Shift F6 to rename this method and just call it when analyzing. And I'm going to send in the text as an argument here. And of course, I'll have to change this to text. And when I deal with the empty string, I'll send along the empty string. And again, this is still empty string. Okay, this is still empty string. And now in test has one word, I can replace this with text, when analyzing A. And now this is going to, oh actually this will work. I didn't think it was going to because I pulled out the local variable, but now this is referring to the instance variable up here on line 8. So let's go ahead and run those tests. Okay, the tests still pass. Let's look one more time for any clean code violations. All these methods are nice and short. I like to have my methods be 4 lines or less. That looks okay. The one thing that's a little awkward here is test A has one word compared to this A here. I wonder if we could rename that to something like test one word text has one word. That would be okay. Another way to take this would be to use a different naming convention for our tests. Normally you don't include underscores in method names, but there is a convention published by Google for naming unit tests that looks like this. You say, what are we testing? We're testing the analyze method, and its input is empty string, and the expected result is 0 words. So again, normally this would be a Java conventions violation, except that we're following then this naming convention that comes out of Google. I'll provide a link in the comments. So then this one here becomes, if I follow the same convention, test analyze, it's the method we're testing, still on the empty string, 0 unique words. This one is test analyze, and it's empty string, and we're testing leads to empty frequency map. And so this case is test analyze one word string. Actually, it's a 1 character string. 1 word. There. Let's run all those tests to make sure I didn't accidentally break anything. And we're good. So that's how I would refactor this file. I'll go ahead and commit that and push it, and we'll pick up from here on Wednesday.